Hi!
Pumpkins for Halloween. Hey.
Now I'm fully awake.
You don't have to
The
do
other
all
day I
dig it
was.
out. Don't get all your hands all.
Specially made to complement your every curve. With superior stretch and detailing, finding the
Got a
right fit
fucking
is more than
Markiplier
a
first
wild rodeo. Wrangler Bespoke.
first
Pilot your
but
best,
like-
leave behind the rest.
Shit!
Welcome to a new frontier in fit.
I'm still making a boo boo.
Hello, Vincent? I
4
can't hear you right now. I'm really
hours
bad
later.
signal. I'm swimming in the ocean.
Oh, what?
Marvin!
It's like a
There's
4
no
hours
feeling more
later.
intense than starting over.
Vincent, I'm not home.
If you've
I'm
broken
swimming
your
in
scratch
Switzerland right
project,
now.
moments after you've shared it, as I have. We spent hours working on a project, only to notice too late that one of your sprites has strangely gone missing. If you've made use of that difficult-to-name thing of thing block, within the sensing category, amazingly useful, but capable, due to a scratch bug, of leaving you crying as it dumps all your scripts in one big and ordered heap.
Shit!
If you've made real progress coding a game over the course of the week,
On the phone.
only to come back the next day to discover you
It's not
weren't even logged
my
in.
first playing. I can make it up there.
Starting over
It's happening too.
is harder than starting up.
My brain is
If you're not ready
mush.
for that,
My brain
like
is.
if you've already had a bad day at school,
Oh my god, I
then what
can't
you're about to go
resist.
through may be too
Great.
much. Feel free to go away and come back.
What happened when I don't care? Like the last video.
Alright, thanks for coming
No!
with me on this trip. I'll understand if you need to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and remember to pause the game by pressing P.
No! No!
On Scratch, you can find loads of remixed or reimagined recreations of existing games, and with good reason. George Bernard Shaw said, imitation is not just the sincerest form of flattery.
No!
It's
I
a
have to
sincerest
edit
form
this
of
early.
learning.
I have to edit
This
this.
game is a recreation of a game that came out in 2017, titled Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. That game in turn was a homage to a free game that came out in 2002. Both games involve
Are you
dragging
serious?
using a hammer up a mountain
No!
assembled from assets and objects sourced from many other games. It seems appropriate then that, when trying to recreate Getting Over It in Scratch, that we should construct our
No!
mountain from the same assets used in literally millions of Scratch projects, the unmistakable contents of the Scratch costume library. Unlike Unity or Unreal, Scratch does not provide you with a built-in physics or 3D rendering engine. There's no state-of-the-art debugger. You can't even pause your script.
Stop! No!
We are forced
Stop!
to program
What are
old
you
school.
doing? What are you
Our experience
doing?
capped at 30 frames per second on a 480 by 360 pixel stage. But these very restrictions force us to experiment, to think
No!
out of the box, to grow as developers as we become masters of all things Scratch.
No! I'm gonna
Let's
kill
not
your whole
forget,
family.
what we lack
Stop!
in technology, we make up for in community. This fantastic bunch of budding software engineers, building, learning,
Hey!
creating, playing,
No!
unity, a
Why?
diverse group of people
You!
is the very Scratch assets we now so skillfully tend to
Please!
ascend.
Just let me! No! Fucking God! Panic attack is calling!
Where are you? Down here! Oh my god, where are you? Get inside quick! Oh, okay.
Rolls him in bed.
Roll me upstairs.
The act of climbing,
Oh my
digital
God! Oh my
world
God!
to the real world,
No!
and the central properties that give the game its flavour.
I need to go get
No amount of forward progress is
Oh,
guaranteed.
shit.
Maybe doesn't eat
Oh
it.
God!
Start
Let her
getting
die!
over it.
Jesus
You're
Christ!
standing next to a dead tree,
Yeah, probably.
which blocks the way to the entire rest of the game.
Please like and subscribe.
You prod and poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and strength,
Subscribe!
trying
Please
to
like and
find a way
subscribe's
out.
not in
Fear
there.
Factory.
When starting a new Scratch project, that
Frick!
fresh blank slate is both refreshing
It's
and
a
at times
frick.
a little scary.
It is under there.
Great if we could travel
Shit.
forward in time and review our finished projects to see how well they turned out.
Motherfucker!
I certainly wish we
I made
could.
it
A real
earlier!
draw of
Well, I can
coding.
make it
What is
now!
that special zing
This is the
that
same
challenge of
computer
accomplishing
I'm
something
using.
you've never done before?
Oh!
That would even be worse.
Progress! Progress!
Okay, but let me tell you
Fire.
what, if it's dead, especially if I don't know how long it's been dead, so its insides are rotting.
Progress! Progress! No!
You got a live one.
Ah!
That's why I do is grab it, I'd squeeze it as hard as I can and just put it in my mouth.
At this point, you don't want to fall into the trap of rushing into creating loads of content, designing all the levels, the player costumes, all the easier stuff that can be perfected later.
No, please!
Before all that, you need to thread and poke that tree. That is, understanding the coding difficulties you're expecting to face and trying to solve them. You may not be able to time travel, but at least this way you can get a good idea how well your project is like to go, and potentially save yourself a lot of time.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay. Hey, John, look, see, Goodman's not here. Are you sure? Are you sure? That would really help. No. What do you need to do with him? Like, why are you looking for him? I'm gonna kill him. What? Why? Because if he's dead, then I'm
Shit! Stop!